Hi, this is Patricia Cole. I am in the process of doing chapter 4, lab number 3, that I will be going over right now. My environment is my front yard, and I went ahead and completed the model of the food web below. So here we have fire ants, which their actual name is Solenopus. Grasshopper is Califria. Redbird is a cardinal. Hummingbird is Trochilidae. Bee are the western honeybees. The pink flower is the coral salvia. The rose in the background is a Julia Child rose. Wolf spiders are the Lycosido spp. St. Augustine is the Stenotrophium secundarium, and the fly is the dipter. I'm sorry, don't know how to pronounce almost all of them. So here I was looking at the tree and seeing the way that things were feeding and the way that things were going on. So I found out that the plants, the roses, the corals, everything else in my garden are producers. And everything that eats these plants are primary consumers, which has to do grasshoppers. The bees feed off of the pollen, so do the hummingbirds. And then I found that the others are secondary, as in the ants. The ants eat pretty much anything and everything. So do the wolf spiders or any other kind of spider that's on here. They'll eat the flies. Ants will eat pretty much everything that has to do especially with animals. On question number 3, it asked if I can think of one organism not mentioned in this chapter as a keystone species. And I said the bees were. Or the correct term would be the western honeybees. I don't remember reading them in the chapter. And it asked why. And the bees are the primary for like pollinating. And if we remove pollination from here, my garden will not look anything like that. I have so many bees that come from flower to flower. And I know this because if we were to remove them away, I wouldn't of course have the flowers that I do now. By testing that, it would be easy by just taking a bunch of flowers in one area and not letting any bees in, or covering it so they couldn't get in, and then another area where the bees were. And then after so long, you would see that they would not pollinate and they wouldn't produce like other flowers were. Let's see, a list of name of organisms. So I gave the names there that I couldn't really pronounce, most of them. And then if they were, let's see, if they were producers, primary consumers, or secondary. And the answers to number 3 is everything that I've wrote, said, or put here. Unfortunately, I don't have any hummingbirds. They're usually here first thing in the morning. Sometimes they'll be here later in the evening, but with me sitting outside, they wouldn't come really anyway. The birds are always at the bird feeder. They're not here. We have grasshoppers everywhere, except now that I need to find them. So this is my chapter 4. Hopefully I covered everything. Thank you.